New at 4 in today's Community Focus, should schools shake up the way they teach our kids? Well, Ted Dintersmith's new documentary called Multiple Choice examines that very question. Ted, thanks so much for being here.
It's great to be here.
So as I mentioned, this film is called Multiple Choice. First of all, let's step back. Why did you want to make this particular film?
Yeah, I've been on a campaign and an effort over the past decade. I visited hundreds of schools across every state, looking for schools that actually prepared kids for life. And you would think that's the core mission of school. For the most part, schools in America, schools in Rhode Island, prepare kids for standardized tests on narrow tasks that artificial intelligence does perfectly. And so I visited this school in Virginia. I was just blown away by what I saw. So much so I said, this is a story America needs to hear. So I found a great director and he did an awesome job. And the film is making its world premiere Thursday night here in Newport Film.
Okay, so you talk about going to this school in Virginia. That's what the movie focuses on. Who do we hear from in the film, and what did you learn by doing this?
Yeah, as soon as I got there, it was like kids had a bounce in their step. The educators were motivated. But the main thing and the core thing the audience will see is these kids spend a third of their time in high school immersed in career-based learning. And it's not for those kids, not kids put on a bus, sort of like, oh, it's, you know, you couldn't quite cut it.
Like a career and vocational technical school. It's everybody.
Every kid spends a third of their time, and it's traditional economy skills, so it's carpentry, it's firefighting, it's electricians, it's healthcare, cybersecurity, digital media, artificial intelligence. And these kids come together, work together, do internships and apprenticeships, meet life mentors. And so when they get done with high school, they have multiple interesting life choices. And so the kids that go to college benefit, real world grounding, better application essays, and the kids that want to go directly to career are getting these great jobs on a profession that they already have developed mastery and know they'll enjoy.
And it's not just career-based, they're also in the classrooms doing more traditional things too.
Yeah. But I'd say the project-based emphasis, they call it the Innovation Center, is really pushing traditional education in the high school to innovate as well. So it's sort of contagious.
And speaking about that innovation, what does it make you think? I mean, you live here in Rhode Island. You, I'm sure, spend a lot of time thinking about the way we educate our students here. What was your takeaway in terms of how Rhode Island is doing a good job or maybe could do things differently? Yeah,
there were two reasons we wanted this premiere to be in Rhode Island. First, Newport Film is fantastic. But also, this state's near and dear to my heart, but it's small enough and agile enough that with the right vision, it could transform its high schools into hubs that fuel economic development, make kids really want to be at school, and make businesses want to move here instead of leave because the schools are so good. So I think the opportunities are fantastic here, but that's not the path we've been on. And so I think we need to sort of intervene a bit and have people, as they see the film, and we'll be taking it to communities all across the state, bring parents and communities and educators together and say, do you want your school to look like this? People, when they see this film, are going to say, yes. Like, why aren't we doing this? This is fantastic.
Well, and you mentioned that it's premiering this Thursday. How can people see it?
They need to come to Newport Film. We're on the Salve Regina campus, so beautiful location. And then after that, we've got other commitments from major film festivals. But here's an important thing. We are going to be bringing this film community-based. So it won't just dump into the website, you know, into Netflix or something. And my last film, Most Likely to Succeed, we had over 10,000 communities screen that film. So this film will be a vehicle to bring communities together in thoughtful collaboration, which we could use more of today, but lay out that aspirational goal. What if your high school helped kids find their purpose and path going forward and help build that local economy? I mean, it's a big, important vision, and I hope, fingers crossed, that Rhode Island can sort of pounce on this. It's small enough and agile enough, and I think there's enough of a focus here on economic development. It ought to resonate.
All right, Ted Dintersmith, unfortunately we are out of time, but Multiple Choice premieres this Thursday. We'll have more information on our website. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.